Welcome back. It is 5:12. It's a Friday morning, and we've had a pretty nice sunset over the last couple of days. Look at this. This was Dayton Mountain, sent in by Sean Van Way. And thank you, Sean, for sending this one in. You can see the colors, and it looks like there's a couple thunderstorm clouds in the background, but you can see the pinks and purples. Just a great shot here. So again, if you get any sunset, sunrise, storm photos, send those in to me, csmith@local3news.com. I'd love to feature you here on our morning show. But as we take a look at Goose Pond down in Scottsboro, all is quiet out there. Yesterday morning, if you were with us, you could see a whole lot of lightning in the background. This morning, things are quiet. Now, we've had heat advisories for most of our coverage area the last several days. The good news is those have been lifted for the Southern Valley, North Georgia, still in effect for Middle Tennessee and North Alabama until later today, where the heat index could climb over 100. But even here locally, we could have that heat index awfully close to 100 in places like Chattanooga, Cleveland. So it's still going to be hot and humid, just not as hot and humid. Temperature 61 in Murphy, 73 in Athens, 75 in Chattanooga. And there was some rain yesterday evening in and around Cherokee counties. That's why temperatures are so much cooler. I mean, look at that. Between Chattanooga and Murphy, that's a 14-degree temperature difference. So good on you guys over there in Cherokee County, waking up to somewhat comfortable temperatures. Later today, we're going to be in the low 90s, which is pretty typical for this time of the year. But like I said, the heat index awfully close to 100 across parts of the valley, so it's still going to be pretty steamy out there. And same for Saturday. We'll have the heat index ranging anywhere from about 95 to 100. So again, just your typical summertime heat. We're really not going to lose that until September. That's usually when we start to get at least a front or two. But July, August, typically our hottest months of the year. So again, we're far from done with summer. In fact, we haven't even really got this thing started yet. But it is going to be a little more manageable moving into next week. Upper 80s to lower 90s, heat index in the mid 90s. But again, that's about what you would expect. As we take a look at your radar, not a drop of rain here across most of the southeast. So things are somewhat quiet as we're starting off our Friday. Good news if you're heading out here in the next couple of hours, and really through the early afternoon, we'll stay dry. Then once again, like the last couple of days, we'll have some pop-up showers and storms starting to favor the higher elevations, the Plateau, North Georgia mountains, western North Carolina around lunchtime, and some of those will drift down into the valley as we get into the late evening hours. Is there going to be widespread rain today? No. Some of you, though, will get some pretty heavy showers, and then tonight things are going to be quiet. Saturday morning things are looking good if you have any early morning plans through the early afternoon. And then once again, just some pop-up showers and storms. So that's really going to be the pattern moving forward. Hit or miss storms every day, some of which could get on the stronger side. So can't rule out a severe storm or two. Is there going to be widespread severe weather today? No, but certainly could be some gusty winds. We do have that level 1 out of 5 marginal risk. And this does include our entire coverage area. So nothing to be overly concerned about, but just pay close attention to the radar, especially if you have outdoor plans heading into the weekend. And it is the final weekend of June. Yeah, we put a bow on June here in the next couple of days. And as we continue through next week, we'll have some storms back in the forecast. And we go all the way to July 3rd with our current 7-day forecast. And right now we are trending drier towards the end of next week, which could be good news for all those festivities.
Yeah, that 7-day looks good at the end.
Yeah, so we are trending drier. Hopefully that holds, because I know a lot of you have plans next week.
Some fireworks involved. Thank you, Clay.